أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين وصلى الله على سيدنا ونبينا محمد وآله الطاهرين اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد وعجل فرجهم. So this is our sixth class and this will be our sixth lesson, and this lesson is regarding Hazrat Ibrahim alayhi salatu wassalam. There are a few words, vocabulary. Let us cover these vocabulary words first, then we'll move on towards ayat. The first word is Adam. Adam, the meaning is Adam, it's a name. The second word is Al. Al, the meaning of Al is family, and another word we use for family is Ahl. Ahl, we can translate it as people, and we can translate it as family. Inshallah, the word Ahl will come in our next chapters. Al or Ahl, the meaning is family. Third word is Ibrahim. Again, it's a name. Fourth word is Uswa. Uswa, the meaning of Uswa is exemplar. यानी हमारे लिए कोई एग्जाम्पल के तौर पे कोई चीज हो जिसको फॉलो किया जाए, to whom we should follow. Like for example, Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam के लिए क्या कहा गया है? The life of the Prophet, for all of you, it's like uswatun hasana. It's an exemplar, a good exemplar. तो जिसको आप एग्जाम्पल के तौर पे फॉलो कर सकते हैं, uswa. Next word is bayt. The meaning of bayt is home or a house. If it is yours, you'll say home. And if it is someone else, you'll say house. There are two words which are being used for house. One is bayt, and the second word is dar. For example, Darus Salam, a house of peace, for example. Darus Salam. So bayt or dar. Next word is hasana. Hasana means goodness. Next word is hikmah. We did that word before. We did that word. The word was hakim. Hakim was wise. The root word is the same. The root word is hakama. The root word is hakama. Hakim means wise, and hikmat means wisdom. Imran, again, it is a name. Isa, again, it is a name. Maryam, again, it is a name, it is a noun. The next word is Muslim. Muslim, the root word of Muslim is salama, sin, lam, mim. Muslim, in a normal life, normal daily life, जब भी मुस्लिम कहा जाता है तो उसको कहते हैं मुसलमान. मुस्लिम के माने ये हैं कि the one who submits, the one who submits. The plural of Muslim will be Muslimin or Muslimun. अगर आप किसी एक इसम के आगे, if it is a noun Muslim, Vav or noon or ya or noon. If you add vav or noon or ya or noon, it becomes plural. Muslim, Muslimun, Muslimin. Kafir, Kafirun, Kafirin. Muslimin or Muslimun, those who submit. Muslim is a singular, one who submits. Muslimin or Muslimun, those who submit. Musa, again, it is a noun. Let's move forward. Misaq. Misaq, it is a firm covenant. Misaq and ahad, these are the same words actually. The meaning is the same. A firm covenant. इसी से ahad दिया जाता है, covenant दिया जाता है. Next word is Nabi. I explained that word Nabi in our previous class when I was describing Rasul. Rasul is a messenger. Nabi, in English we say prophet. Nabiyun, Nabiyin, the plural of Nabi is Nabiyun, Nabiyin, it is prophets. Next word is Ab. The meaning of Ab is father. Abi, Abba, and Abi, Abba, and Abu, these are different in sentence. अगर sentence में ab को use करेंगे, if ab is a subject, a doer, then we will call Abu. If it is an object, we will say Abba. For example, if I say Hada Abuka, he is your father. Ra'aytu Abaka, I saw your father. आपकी because you have not learned Arabic grammar, तो आपको इसके अंदर difficulty नहीं होनी चाहिए कि what is the difference between Abu, Abba, and Abi. If you see Abu, the meaning is father. We did similar word like that word before in a previous class. It was Akh, Akh, Akha, Akhu, Akhi. The meaning of Akh was brother. Now there is another word, father, Ab. Son. Next word is Ibn. The meaning of Ibn is son. You can write next to it Ibn, Banu, Bani, Bana. You can say like that as well. Ibn, Banu, Bana, Bani. All these words can be used for son. The plural of Ibn is Abna. If you remember, कि तुम अपने अबना को लेकर अबना अना व अबना अकुम in ayat of Mubahila. Wait for a while. In ayat of Mubahila. So Ibn, the plural of Ibn is Abna'a. The next word is Awla. If you remember, we did that word similar like that. सिर्फ हरकत उसकी change थी. We did that before. The word was Ula. Ula, I told you in that class, Ula is a masculine of Awwal. Awwal is first. Ula is first as well. But Awwal we use for masculine and Ula we use for feminine. And in that class, I told you the meaning of Ula sometimes in our ayat, we do the meaning as this dunya. Because this dunya is the first level. Then after that is the barzakh, then there is the qiyamah. So Ula, sometimes we do the meaning dunya. Here the word is Awla. The words are the same. Only the harakat are different. Awla is nearest. Awla. Hanif, the next word is Hanif, upright. Hanif के माने क्या होते हैं? Please remember this thing. Hanif ऐसे शख्स को कहते हैं, a person who inclines from batil towards truth. बातिल जो है wrong path से उसको छोड़ देता है. He leaves the wrong path and he goes towards the right path. He goes toward truth. He goes towards haq. That person is called Hanif in Arabic. In English, we say upright. In English, we say upright. फारसी में बहुत अच्छे इसकी मीनिंग क्या है? उसको कहा जाता है हक गिरा. हक की जानिब जो इंक्लाइन कर रहा होता है. Admit all, wait for a while. Okay. So Hanif is upright, the one who inclines toward truth. Samma, Samma, this is a fail, this is a verb. Samma, he named. इसम भी इसी से ही निकला है. इसम का वर्ड भी इसी से ही है. सम्मा, he named. आपको याद होगा कि इमाम अली अलैहिस्सलातु वस्सलाम ने जंग में कहा था सम्मैतु सुम्मियत हैदरा, कि मैं वो हूं कि मेरा नाम हैदर रखा है. सुम्मियत, तो ये सम्मा का वर्ड है, he named. Next word is Siddiq. See, there is a word Sadiq and there is a word Siddiq. Sadiq
the meaning will be truthful. But if you say Siddiq, then he is very truthful. सिद्दीक सीगे मुबालिगा है, इसके अंदर एम्फेसिस है कि यानी बहुत ज्यादा सच बोलने वाला. तो इसकी इंग्लिश के अंदर मीनिंग के अंदर थोड़ी सी चेंजेस कर सकते हैं अगर चाहें तो. यू कैन राइट वेरी ट्रूथफुल, द वन हु स्पीक्स ट्रूथ अ लॉट, सीगे मुबालिगा है. मिल्लत, मिल्लत द मीनिंग इज क्रीड. क्रीड किसको कहते हैं? See, there is no difference between millat and deen. Both are same. There is not a lot of difference between millat and deen. Creed क्या मीनिंग है? अगर आप अरबिक इंग्लिश डिक्शनरी में भी देखेंगे, क्रीड कहते हैं some sort of guidelines. आपके पास इस्लामिक रूलिंग्स जैसे होती हैं, जो रूल्स एंड रेगुलेशंस आते हैं, उनको मिल्लत कहा जाता है, क्रीड कहा जाता है. दीन इज लाइक दैट एज वेल. It is a set of rules and regulations. But what is the difference? Millat and deen. Please remember this thing. यही अगर set of regulations जो हैं, rules and regulations, अगर इसको इस तरीके से हम देखें कि if we are, अगर हम ये तमाम rules and regulations को खुदा की जानिब हम निस्बत दें, हम इस सेंस में देख रहे हैं कि these all rules and regulations are from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, then these sets of rules will be called millat Ibrahim, for example. But अगर इसी sets of rules and regulations को अगर आप इस सेंस में देखें that these should be followed, these rules should be followed, अमल के हिसाब से देखा जाए कि that we have to follow these rules and regulations, then these sets of regulations will be called deen. कोई फर्क नहीं है, उन rules and regulations को मिल्लत भी कहा जाता है, दीन भी कहा जाता है. सिर्फ आपको ये देखना होगा कि किस सेंस में आप उन rules and regulations को देख रहे हैं. नसरानी, the meaning will be a Christian. Christian is wrong. Write down a Christian. यहूदी, इसको भी सही कर लीजिए, Jewish से बेहतर है a Jew लिख लीजिए, a Jew. यहूदी एक Jew. नसरानी एक नसरानी, एक Christian, one Christian. You can use another word for Nasrani, Masihi, a Christian. You can use that word as well. Last word is Ataina. Ataina, we gave. So these are the words we have completed. Now, 5 minutes to memorize the vocabulary, please. It's 7:46, 7:51 I'll ask. So there are few words, we should discuss this as well. For example, ittaba'u, ittaba, the meaning of ittaba is to follow. Ittaba'u, it is plural. They all followed. Akhadna, next word is, if you can look at your books, akhadna, it is from akhaza. Akhaza is to take. Akhazna, we took. Uzkur, Uzkur, the meaning will be remember. Remember, Uzkur. Istafa, he chose. Istafa is to he chose. That's why the meaning of Mustafa, the chosen one, Mustafa, the one who's been chosen by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, for example, Mustafa, if you say. So Istafa, he chose. Kanat, we did that word before kana. If you remember, kana, I told you, kana Allahu ghafuran rahima. Kana, it can be having two different meanings. He was or he is. I told you that if it is for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, we'll do the meaning as he is, because there is no past for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. If you say kanat, it will be for feminine. She was, and you can use it for हैवान के लिए जो बगैर हैवान का होता है, उसके लिए आप इस्तेमाल कर सकते हैं. नॉन लिविंग बीइंग के लिए भी आप इस्तेमाल कर सकते हैं. It was. मा काना, The meaning of ma kana, wait, ma kana. The meaning of kana is he was or he is. Ma. Ma, there are different meanings of ma, if you remember. Ma, I told you there are 3 different meanings of ma. It can be used as a question. Ma, it can be used. Ma, it can be used as a negative particle. Here, ma is used as a negative particle. Ma kana, he was not. Or you can say, he is not. Or if you are using it for a non-living thing, you can say, it was not or it is not. So these are the words we have finished. Please memorize these vocabularies. After 5 minutes, we'll ask from you. Now, please let's start. Wait. The first word I'll ask, let me mute all of you. From Sister Sajda Master. The first word, please close your books. First word is al.
Al is family.
Ahsanti. Sanjida Rashid. Sister Sanjida Rashid, Uswa.
Yes. It's but? Is it but?
It is exemplar.
Exemplar.
Now, Aga Bhaijan.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullah. How are you? Bait.
Alhamdulillah, alhamdulillah. Bait, home.
Home. What is the another word for bait? For home?
Another name in English or in Arabic?
In Arabic.
Arabic.
You came late, I remember.
Bait.
Dar.
Sorry, what is it?
Darussalam.
Dar es Salaam. Yeah, okay,
okay, thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, Farwa Virani. Hasana.
Goodness.
Goodness, Ahsanti. Aga Dilawa Padani. Hikmah. Hello. Please, Imran Sher Ali. Hello, Imran Sher. Where is Imran? Salamun alaikum. Brother Imran Sher Ali. Hikmah. Ya Allah, it's going very slowly. Wisdom, okay. Thank you. Now, Fatina. Who is Fatina? Muslim.
One who submits.
The one who submits. What will be the plural of Muslim? Hello.
Muslimin.
And Muslimun.
And Muslimun.
Yes. Those who submit. So we'll move forward from here. Muslim and Muslimun. Now I'll ask Zainab Muhammad Raza Panjwani. Mithaq.
Firm covenant.
Firm covenant. What is another word for mithaq we use normally in Arabic? Ahad. Isn't it?
Yeah, ahad.
Every day we recite dua ahad, isn't it?
Oh yeah.
Dua ahad. Okay, thank you. Now Ali Jawad Rajani. Nabi.
Prophets.
Prophets or prophet?
Prophet.
Then what is the meaning of Nabiyun?
Prophets.
Then what is the meaning of Nabi?
Prophet.
Prophet, okay. What is Rusul?
Messenger.
Messengers. Rasul is messenger. Okay, thank you. Okay, then we'll move Aqila. Nabiyun, let's go forward. Aba, Abi, Abu.
Father.
Father. And what is brother?
Akhi.
Akhi, Akha, Akhu, Akh. Okay, thank you. Sister Farida.
Yes.
What is Banu, Bana, Bani, Ibn?
It's son.
Yes,
It-
it is son. Thank you. Ali Asghar Meghji. Someone is raising hand. Okay. Wait. Ali Asghar Meghji, can you please tell? Oh, sorry. Aula.
Nearest.
Nearest. There was another word we did before, like Aula. What was that word?
Ula.
What was the meaning of Ula?
Ula was before.
No. Qabl was
This
before.
word. This word. This word.
This word,
word.
or you can say it is a feminine of awwal. Ula
Awwal.
is
Yes.
first. Thank you. Now we'll ask, let me go down. Zamina Dhala. Hanif. Zamina Dhala. Hello. They're not there.
Upright.
Upright. I gave you some detail about upright. What is the meaning of Hanif actually?
From battles to truth.
What do they do?
They go from false to truth.
They incline from batil towards truth. Thank you. Then Tanveer Maharsha.
Ji.
Samma.
Sama, he named.
He named. Thank you. Sister Tahira Chandu. Siddiq.
The truthful?
The truthful. Fatima Chandu is there or not?
Yes, she's with me here.
Okay. She should come forward. Milla.
Yes.
Huh? Creed. Now, what is the difference between Milla and Deen? Do you remember the difference between Millat and Deen? I told you just before in the class, at the beginning of the class. Okay, no problem. Now, Sister Sajida Master.
Ji, I'm here.
Nasrani.
It's the Jew, a Jew.
No, Nasrani, oh, it's Yahudi.
Sorry, a Christian.
Then who's Masihi?
So a Jew is Yahud, right?
Yahud. Nasrani and Masihi, a Christian. One important thing, let me explain to all of you. You can see Ya with Mushaddat. Can you see Ya with Mushaddat? In Arabic, this Ya is called Ya-e Nisbat. This Ya is called Ya-e Nisbat. Ya-e Nisbat ka kya matlab hai? That if you want to give Nisbat to someone, this Ya is being brought. For example, Pakistan. Okay, if I'm a Pakistani, and if you want me to give nisbat to Pakistan, you will say, he is a Pakistani. That at the end, Arabic mein aap Pakistani nahi kahenge, you will say, al-Pakistani. So at the end, you will bring ya-e nisbat. This ya-e nisbat, that it shows that he belongs to that particular thing. Fatimi. Fatimi, yani belongs to Fatima Zahra Salamullah alayha. Makki belongs to Makkah. Madani belongs to Medina. Nasran, there is a area actually, there is a Yaman ke andar ek jagah thi Nasran. Those people who belong to Nasran, they were called Nasrani. Masih, Masihi, those who belong to Hazrat Masih alayhi salatu wasalam. Yahud, Yahudi, those who belong to Yahud alayhi salatu wasalam. Then this is how this Ya Nisbat is being translated. Thank you. Brother Shafiq. Atayna. Hello. Brother Shafiq.
Yes. Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullah. Atayna.
We gave.
We gave. Now there is a difference. One is atayna, one is a'tayna. Inna a'tayna. Now इसके अंदर atayna और a'tayna के अंदर फर्क है. दोनों का मतलब तकरीबन एक ही करते हैं हम. ये दोनों में फर्क है. अता के अंदर और अता के अंदर. There is a bit difference. I'm not going in detail, but आप लोग बाद में आके देख सकते हैं. Thank you. Farwa Virani. Ittaba'u.
They all followed.
They all followed. From where you came to know it is plural, all, they all. Should I tell you? Because of this vav, vav. Can you see vav?
Yeah.
Vav represents it is plural. In a verb, if you see vav, it's a plural. Ittaba'a, ittaba'a, ittaba'u. Ittaba'u, it is plural. I gave you example in my previous class, if you remember. Nasara, nasara, nasaru at the end of the class. From this vav, you'll come to know it is plural. Thank you. Akhazna. Let me ask. SS. Who is SS? Hello.
Hello.
Akhazna.
We took.
We took. Akhadha, we took. Ahsan. Now let me ask. Zainab Muhammad Raza Panjwani. Uzkur.
Remember.
Remember. If I say uzkuru, then what will you?
Remember you all.
Ahsanti, ahsanti. Thank you. Yusuf Hamza. No, I can't see Yusuf Hamza. Tanveer Maharsha.
G.
Istafa.
He chose.
He chose. What will be the meaning of istafao? I brought vav.
All.
They chose. Istafao. They chose. Thank you. Then Rukhsana Rahmatullah.
Yes. Assalamualaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullah. Kanat.
She was.
She was. If I say kana.
He was.
He was. Actually, it is a past. The verb is for past tense. But sometimes, if it is used for example, for Allah, then we can use it as a present tense. Kana Allahu Ghafurun Rahima. That He is Ghafur and Rahim. It depends. And this kanat again, this kanat can be used for this is used for feminine. Sorry, feminine.
Yes.
Now, feminine agar haqiqi or real feminine hai, lady hai, to sahi hai. Kanat Fatimatu Zahra Sayyidata Nisa'il Alam, you can say. And sometimes this kanat can be used for a feminine which is not haqiqi real. Masalan, for example, बताता हूँ. Kanat Shams. Shams, for example, in Arabic, Shams, sun is a feminine.
Yeah.
Sahi. So then you can use this kanat for sun as well. Okay.
Ji, thank you.
you. Now let's move forward. Shireen Jesa. Ma kana.
He was not, or he is not.
Okay. Now let me ask you, how many types of ma do we have? We discussed before. Ma.
The one used here is the negative one.
And sometimes it is used for
Positive. A question?
a question for the ma hada. What is this? And sometimes
Yeah.
this ma is used as a conjunction. Okay, as a ma mausula. We did that before as well. I remember in English we did the translation as those. If I remember, we did the translation. You have to go back and see the meaning of ma there as well. Thank you. Next word. Now there is a worksheet. Worksheet. Let me ask now. Whom should I ask? Sanjida Rashid.
The first is he chose, they all followed.
So it is A.
A, yes.
Ahsant. The correct answer is A. Let me ask Fatima Versi. Hello.
Yeah. So
أخذنا.
أخذنا is we took,
أعطينا.
we gave.
So which is the correct one?
B.
Ahsant. B is the correct one. Okay. Now let me ask Ali Asghar Megji. Hello. Your voice is not clear, brother.
Okay, can you hear me now?
A or B?
It is A. Mithaq, firm covenant.
Mm-hmm.
Millah, creed.
Okay. The answer is
A.
A. Asant. Then let me ask Dilawa Padhani, brother. Hanif and Uswa. Hello. Hello. Brother Dilawa Padhani. Ask Fatima Versi.
Hanif means upright, and Uswatun is exemplar.
So the correct answer is A. You can give me the answer of the next one as well. Samma and Nasrani.
Samma is he named, and Nasrani is Christian, a Christian.
A Christian. Asante.
The answer is A.
Okay, thank you. Hussain Ratansi, brother. Hussain Ratansi. He's truthful, certainly. You should write here very truthful. Very truthful, certainly. Hello.
अस्सलाम वालेकुम मौलाना।
वालेकुम अस्सलाम। ये मिल के फैमिली वर्क हो रहा है?
नहीं नहीं। हाँ।
Okay, yalla, go ahead, no problem. It's a good thing.
Okay, is it B?
Is it B? Okay.
No.
Yeah.
It is A.
It's A.
Okay, thank you. Okay. Ali Jawad Rajani. Tell me, brother. Remember, he was not or he is not.
Remember is Udkur, and he was not is Makana, so it's A.
A. Next, you can say as well, father, family.
Father is Ab, and family is Ale, so it's
A. Ahsan. Convey my salams to your father. Okay.
Thank
Qasim Dhirani. Nearest, but.
Nearest,
Assalamu alaikum, Maulana.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullah. Nearest.
Awla lakin.
There is another word for but. Something like lakin. You remember we did that in our previous classes? Lakin. Lakin. Another word we did that as well. Illa. No, illa was except. Illa was except. No, sorry. It can't be illa. But is lakin or lakin? Thank you. Bhaijan. बताइए upright and firm covenant.
Upright, it's Hanifa, and firm covenant is Mithaq. So the answer is B.
Answer is B. Ahsant. Now let's move forward for worksheet 6.2. 6.2, who will do that 6.2? Sister Farida.
Yeah.
ولكن كان حنيفا مسلما. Now you do the translation. Wa is
and
lakin
but
kana
was,
he was hanifan
upright,
musliman,
the one who submits.
Now which is one is correct, A or B?
So A.
Asante, A is correct. Farwa Virani. U'budullah wattaquhu.
Budullah, worship Allah, all of you, and be wary of Him and beware of Allah.
Which one is correct?
I think B.
You all worship Him and be wary of Allah. Worship, wait, worship Allah and be God wary of Him. It should be A. It should be A, but there is a problem actually. You know this. If you say you all worship, it is okay. U'budullah. But the him is wrong. You should say you all worship Allah and be wary of him. But here if you come in A, there is a problem. Worship Allah. It should be written worship you all Allah and be God wary of Him. So there's problem. A or B if you choose. There is an issue. Thank you. Imran Sher Ali. Hello.
Yes.
للذين اتبعوه.
Certainly those who followed him.
Certainly those who followed him. So it is A or B?
No, B.
B will be the correct answer. Asante. Now I'll ask Hussain Ratansi. ملة أبيكم إبراهيم.
B.
B. Millat is creed of your father Ibrahim alayhi salam. Okay. Now Samir, brother Samir, how are you?
Fine, sir. How are you?
Alhamdulillah, I didn't see you. Okay. قد كانت لكم أسوة حسنة.
I think it's A.
Now I have made some changes in A. If you can see, there are some changes because the translation there is mistake. You just change it in your book as well. Certainly there is for you all a good exemplar. The correct answer is A. You have to make some changes. Kad, certainly there is. It is in brackets. You will bring there is. Kanat lakum for you. Uswa, exemplar. Hasana, good. So for you all a good exemplar. So you do the translation. Thank you. Now, worksheet 6.3. I'll ask, wait, whom I have not asked, Sister Sajida Master.
Yes.
Salamun ala Ibrahim.
Peace be upon or on Ibrahim.
Ibadina al-mu'minin.
Your worship. Ibadina is your worship. And
Our
sorry,
Ibadina.
our worship. And
Ibad is a plural. Ibad is a plural of abd.
So our worship.
Our servants.
Our servants. And mu'minin is the one or those who submit.
Please, I would just want to tell all of you, somebody is scratching on the screen because the screen is being shared. आप लोग कुछ भी लिखेंगे इसके ऊपर आपकी टच स्क्रीन है तो उसके ऊपर सारा लिखा हुआ आ रहा है. Mine is not touch screen today, so please don't write on the screen so you can see what is happening around. Okay. See, salamun ala Ibrahim, peace be upon Ibrahim. Ibadina al-mu'minun, mu'minina. Our servants. Ibad is servants, na our. Al-mu'minin, the believers. Okay? So, ibadin al-mu'minin ka agar translation karenge, the correct translation would be our believing servants. Isn't it? Our believing servants. So, you have done two phrases, peace be upon Ibrahim. Our servants, the believers. So, yeah, our believing servants, you can do the translation like that. Okay? Thank you. Wait. Sister Shireen Jaisa.
Certainly Allah chose Adam.
Go for the next one. وَإِذْ أَخَذْنَا مِنَ النَّبِيِّينَ.
And when we took I don't know minna.
Min.
From
Ahsanti.
the prophets.
Ahsanti. And when we took from the prophets. Thank you. Wait for a while. Next one will be Maryam and Kulsum.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullah. Wadhkur fil kitab Ibrahim.
What is and
Remember. And remember
in the book of Ibrahim.
And remember in the book Ibrahim. Now you do the translation again. Innahu kana siddiqan nabiyya. Inna is
certainly.
Who? He.
You all.
No, he. We did that pronoun in the first class. Certainly he, kana. Now there's no need to bring he again. Certainly he was Siddiqan Nabiyya. Siddiqan. Very truthful Nabiyya.
And Nabiyya, prophet.
Prophet. Certainly he was very truthful prophet. Ahsanti. Okay. Now let's ask. There are few students I have not asked actually. Wait for a while. She is. Now, sister, brother Shafiq. Hello. ما كان إبراهيم يهوديا.
And
from where you are bringing end, there is no end. Ma kana. He was not. Now there is no need to bring he because Ibrahim is there. The doer is there. The name has there. There is no need of pronoun. Noun is there. Ma kana Ibrahim.
From Ibrahim.
From where you're bringing from. Ma is not. Kana Ibrahim. Ibrahim was. Now, how do you do the translation?
He was not.
Ibrahim was not Yahudiya.
Ibrahim was not Christian.
Yahud is Jew. Ibrahim was not a Jew. Ibrahim was not a Jew. Ascent. Let's move forward. Sister Sami Allah Rakhya. ولكن كان حنيفا. It's a connection of that ayah. ولكن كان حنيفا. Hello. Sister Samiha. Where she is gone? She's not there. Now, Maryam and Kulsum again. I asked Maryam and Kulsum or not. I don't know. Hello?
Yes.
I asked from you. Okay. No problem. I asked Yusuf Hamza. Wait. You're asking something. Let me. Yusuf Hamza. You're not showing here. I don't know. I can't. Zamina Dhala. Okay.
Yes.
ولكن كان حنيفا. And
but he was upright.
And but he was upright. آتينا آل إبراهيم الكتاب. Do this as well.
We gave the family of Ibrahim the book.
We gave them, the family of Ibrahim, the book. Ahsanti, ya good, alhamdulillah. Sorry. Oh, mashallah, it's going. Okay, let me ask Qasim Dhirani. وآتيناهم ملكا عظيما. Hello.
And we gave them
Mulkan.
The kingdom.
Kingdom. Why you're bringing the? There is no alif lam there. And we gave them kingdom. Azim. And we gave them a supreme kingdom. Okay, thank you. Muhammad. Brother Muhammad.
And when Ibrahim said.
And Ibrahim, when he said. Wait for a while, you don't go anywhere. U'budullaha wattaquhu.
Worship you all Allah and be God wary of him.
Ahsant. Sister Fatima Megji. Inna awla an-nasi bi Ibrahima lalladhina ittaba'uhu. This is one verse actually. So do these two parts. Fatima Megji, where is Fatima Megji? Sorry.
Assalamu alaikum, I'm here.
Okay, yeah.
So inna is certainly. Awla is nearest. An-nas is to the mankind. Bi Ibrahim is with Ibrahim.
Now you do the translation.
Bi is with an Ibrahim.
Is it making any sense? Certainly, the nearest of mankind with Ibrahim.
Of mankind.
Or I should say in relation to Ibrahim. There are different meanings
in
of
relation to Ibrahim. Yes.
Okay.
Yes, but in relation to.
In relation to Ibrahim. لَلَّذِينَ اتَّبَعُوهُ. Complete this verse as well.
For those who.
Not for. It should, the meaning for, if you say lam with kasra, the meaning will be for. Lam with fatha, it is certainly. Certainly, alladhina. Hello. What happened? You're thinking. Okay, no problem. Take your time. Okay, let me ask someone else. No problem. Sister Sajda Master.
So, Lalazina is certainly.
Certainly.
They all.
Those
or
who.
Those who followed.
Who? Ittaba'u
Yeah.
who?
Those who followed him.
Him. Awesome. Thank you. Now, let me ask Sister Taira Chandu. وهذا النبي وعليكم السلام وهذا النبي والذين آمنوا.
Wa is and, hada is this, Nabiyu is prophet.
Prophet, okay.
Wa is and, those, amanu, they believed. So,
okay.
And this prophet, and those they believed.
And those who believed.
And those who believed.
Those who, alladhina, those who. Amanu will be, they believed, there is no need to bring they again.
Okay, and those who believed.
Asante. Where is Fatima Zahra? Millata Ibrahim, Millata Abikum Ibrahima.
Creed of your father Ibrahim.
Asante, mashallah. Thank you. Brother Yusuf Hamza.
Yeah.
Huwa sammakumul muslimina.
How just joined. What is the page number?
I don't know. I don't have a book with me.
61.
61. 61. Okay. And what is it?
Okay. This is Huwa sammakumul muslimina. 60, page number 60.
Number 60. Aha.
Huwa sammakumul muslimina. Okay, take your time. I'll ask the next question from you, okay?
Okay.
Kasim Dhirani. Hello? Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Yeah.
Who are he?
Okay. Samma named, he named. Huwa, he, Samma, he named. So there is no need to do the translation of he twice. He named Kum.
He named you all.
He named you all al-Muslimina.
You all who submitted.
Those who submit. Ahsant. Brother Samir.
Yes, I got the hard one.
قد كانت لكم أسوة حسنة.
In Ibrahim.
No.
Okay, we are here.
قد كانت.
Certainly there is for you all the good exemplar.
في إبراهيم. It's a connection of that phrase.
So in Ibrahim, Wallazina is
and those معه and those who were with him. खुदा इस आयत में कहना चाह रहा है कि तुम्हारे लिए, for all of you in Ibrahim. In Ibrahim means in the life of Ibrahim, and those who were with Ibrahim alayhi salatu wasalam, it's uswa hasana, a good exemplar is there for all of you, that we should follow the path of Ibrahim alayhi salatu wasalam.
So what is the meaning of ma'ahu?
Ma'ahu, with. Ma'a is with. We did that before. Ma'a is with who, it goes back to Ibrahim. And those who were with Ibrahim, those who alladhina, Those who ma'a with who Ibrahim. Understand?
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
Thank you. So 6.4. Let me ask Shireen Jesa. Sister Shireen Jesa, can you please tell me?
Certainly Allah chose Adam and Noah and the family of Ibrahim and family of Imran over the worlds.
Over the worlds. Ahsante. Okay, you can go for the second one as well.
And remember, in the book of him,
in the book of Ibrahim,
certainly he was the very truthful prophet.
Very truthful prophet. Ahsante. Thank you. Okay. Let me ask Zamna Dhala.
Yes.
فقد آتينا آل إبراهيم الكتاب والحكمة وآتيناهم ملكا عظيما.
We sent, so certainly we sent.
Sent آتينا. Sent will be أرسلنا.
Oh, okay.
آتينا.
We gave.
Certainly we gave. You're supposed to close the books, all of you. Just please, now you should memorize all the things. No problem. Go ahead. Certainly we gave the family of Ibrahim, okay, alayhi salam, the book and wisdom. We gave them the
great kingdom.
Not great, supreme kingdom. Da is wrong. Here we gave them a supreme kingdom. Da should not be here. Why? Because mulkan azima, there is no alif lam here. Okay. Thank you.
Yes.
Now let me ask, who is SS? Hello. SS is not me. Hello.
Yeah, hello.
Yeah, please. Can you please do the?
Certainly, nearest of mankind in relation to Ibrahim are certainly those who followed him and this prophet and those who believed.
Those who believed. Thank you. You can go for the fifth one as well.
Certainly, there is for you all best exemplar in Ibrahim.
A good exemplar. A good exemplar.
Good exemplar in Ibrahim and those who are with him.
Those who are or those who were, because in translation, those who are with him, it's a past tense actually, because they were with Ibrahim. They are not in present. So the better will be those who were with Ibrahim. Thank you. Okay. Now the last part will be the translation of the verses. देखिए मैं जिससे पूछूंगा, you have to break the ayah first. Break the ayah, then do the translation. Okay. Let me ask Muhammad, brother Muhammad.
Inna certainly Allah istafa is he chose Adam wa Nuh wa is and Nuh is Nuh
Allah
and Allah is family. Ibrahim is Ibrahim. Wa is and Allah is family. Imran is Imran. Allah is on. Al-Alamin. Al is the Alamin worlds.
So do the translation.
Certainly Allah chose Adam and Nuh and family of Ibrahim and family of Imran over the worlds.
Over the worlds. Ahsan. It was good translation. Decide one salawat for him. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ala Muhammad wa ajil farajahum. Okay. Let me ask Bhaijan.
Yes.
ما كان إبراهيم يهوديا ولا نصرانيا ولكن كان حنيفا مسلما. Break the ayah, do the word-to-word translation, then do the whole translation.
Okay. Ma means negative, no. Kana, he was. Ibrahim, Yahudian means a Jew. Wala, and not. Nasraniya, a Christian. Wa, and but. was not an upright Hanifa.
Was not, why you are saying was?
Sorry.
Was,
Was,
okay.
yeah. So Hanifa, upright, Musliman, one who submits.
The one who submitted, because it's a past tense.
Yes, yes.
Okay, do
Who
the
submitted.
translation, the whole translation.
Yeah. Ibrahim was not a Jew, nor was he a Christian, but he was upright and the one who submitted.
The one who submitted. Ahsan. Now, what is the reason that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, why is Allah is saying that Ibrahim was not a Jew, Ibrahim was not a Christian, but he was an upright, the one who submitted? Because अगर आप देखें कि जो तीन बड़े religions हैं, Islam, Christianity और Judaism, ये तमाम के तमाम religions अपने आप को कहते हैं they are all Abrahamic religions. और हर एक religion ये claim करता है कि Ibrahim was, for example, they say Ibrahim was a Jew, and Christians they say that Ibrahim alayhi salatu wasalam was a Christian. जबकि खुदावंद मुताल क्या कह रहे हैं कि इब्राहिम ना तो ज्यू था, इब्राहिम अलैहिस्सलाम नहीं तो क्रिश्चियन थे, बल्कि ही वाज एन अपराइट यानी हक की तरफ आते थे, मुस्लिम थे. मुस्लिम से मुराद यहाँ पर मुसलमान नहीं है, क्योंकि इस्लाम तो सख्त आया ही नहीं था. मुसलमान का मतलब यहाँ पर लिटरल ट्रांसलेशन है द वन हु सबमिट्स. तो खुदा इन दो रिलीजन्स को ये बताना चाह रहे हैं, यहूदियों को और नसरानियों को, कि इब्राहिम was the one who used to submit, who was coming toward the truth. What happened to you? कि तुम हक से दूर हो गए हो. You are not following Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and you are claiming that Ibrahim alayhi salatu wasallam Jew tha ya Ibrahim alayhi salatu wasallam Christian tha. So this is the message of this ayah. Okay. Now, Sister Fatima. إن أولى الناس بإبراهيم للذين اتبعوه وهذا النبي والذين آمنوا.
Inna is certainly. Awla is nearest. Nas is mankind. B is in relation to.
Okay.
Ibrahim is Ibrahim. La is again certainly. Ladina is those who. Taba'u is followed.
Followed. Ittaba'u. They followed. Okay. Who is?
Followed him.
Him.
Wa is and. Hada is this. Nabi is prophet.
Okay.
Wa is and. Al-ladina is those who. Amanu is they believed.
They believed. Okay, do the translation.
Certainly nearest of mankind in relation to Ibrahim were those who followed him.
Are those
who followed him. And
this prophet.
And this prophet and those who believed.
And those who believed. So the message of this ayah is that के इब्राहिम अलैहिस्सलातु वस्सलाम का सबसे nearest कौन हो सकता है? The one who follow the path of Ibrahim अलैहिस्सलातु वस्सलाम. If we are just claiming that we are the followers of Ibrahim and Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, it is not sufficient. This ayah is telling particularly those who followed. तो follow करना बहुत important है, कुरान कह रहा है. Okay, let's go to another ayah. Ali Raza Rajani. فقد آتينا آل إبراهيم الكتاب والحكمة وآتيناهم ملكا عظيما. Don't do the translation of fa, because there are different meanings of fa. You have not covered different meanings of fa actually. You have just covered one meaning of fa is so and therefore. And here the meaning of fa is not this. Okay, Allah, go ahead. قد آتينا.
Certainly, we gave the family of Ibrahim al-Kitab, the book, and wisdom, and we gave him.
No, him. No, wa'atayna hum. It's not it wa'atayna hu, wa'atayna hum. And
we gave them.
And we gave them
the supreme kingdom. Supreme kingdom.
A supreme kingdom. So do the translation for the whole verse.
Certainly we gave the family of Ibrahim the book and wisdom, and we gave them supreme kingdom.
A supreme kingdom. Ahsant, ahsant. Okay, let's go to Maryam and Kulsum. واذكر في الكتاب إبراهيم إنه كان صديقا نبيا.
What is and?
What is and?
Is remember. See in Kitab book Ibrahim. Innahu certainly.
No, you just break it. Inna and who? Inna is
certainly, and then who is you all?
He.
He, sorry.
Kana.
Kana was.
He was. He was, okay. Go ahead.
And Nabiya is prophet.
Prophet. Nabiya. Prophet. Okay.
Together.
Do the translation.
Remember, Ibrahim, certainly he was a truthful prophet.
He was very truthful prophet. And remember, in the book Ibrahim, certainly he was very truthful prophet. Asante. Sister Shireen Jaisa. Now, we are not breaking the ayat. Do the translation.
Creed your father.
Creed of your.
Creed of your father Ibrahim. He named those who.
He named whom? He named.
Those,
wait.
Your.
Now.
Yeah.
He named you all.
He named you all those who submit.
यानी ये कहना चाह रहे हैं आयत में कि
from before.
He named all of you. What he named? Al-Muslimina. That you are all Muslimin. He named all of you, or he named you all Al-Muslimina. Those who submit min qablu.
From before.
From before. Asante. Please, let me go ahead. Zainab Muhammad Raza Panjwani.
War is and Ibrahim is when Qala he said leave for qawmihi his people.
Okay, Qawm and he, these are two words. Qawm, people, he, his.
People, his. Budu, worship.
You all.
Allah, worship you all, Allah. And wattaquhu, and be God wary of him.
Okay, do the translation.
So, and Ibrahim, when he said to his people.
Now, see, now you are now in the translation. You are not using. He said for his people. Understand? Now you are doing the translation to, because after saying something, to will come, not for. So this is the difference.
Okay.
Yeah.
And Ibrahim, when he said to his people, worship you all to Allah and be God wary of him.
Asante, thank you. Now the next verse, Fatima Versi.
وَإِذْ and when أَخَذْنَا we gave minan nabiyina amongst the prophets mithaqahum.
Not from no. Wait. You're going fast. One back. From where you brought among?
Oh, mean from. Okay, from.
So please go slowly. And when we gave.
When we gave.
Atayna, is it Atayna?
Akhadna, when we took. And when we took from the prophets mithaqahum, firm covenant.
Firm covenant, their firm covenant, mithaqahum.
From their covenant, minka, and from you, wa min Nuhin, and from Nuh, wa Ibrahim, and Ibrahim, wa Musa and
Isa
Isa,
ibn
wa
and
Isa ibn Imran, and Isa, son of Maryam. Sorry.
I'll do the translation fast.
Okay. And we took the confidence from them, from the
And
prophet,
say, wait. And when we took from the prophets
the firm confidence,
their firm covenant,
there, and from you, and from Noah
and Ibrahim and
Ibrahim,
Musa and Isa
from
son of
Isa,
Mary.
Maryam.
Ahsante. Now let's go to another ayah. Tanveer Maharsha. Salamun ala Ibrahim innahu min ibadina al-mu'minina.
So peace on Ibrahim.
So from
Peace on Ibrahim.
okay, peace on Ibrahim.
Peace on Ibrahim. Innahu, he certainly mean from.
Certainly, no. He certainly. Why you're saying he certainly? Certainly.
Certainly from.
He.
He certainly mean from. Ibadina. Our
okay.
Servant.
Our believing servants.
Our believing servants.
So the transition will be, peace be upon Ibrahim. Certainly he was from our believing servants. Asante. Now let's go to Akila.
Okay.
قد كانت لكم أسوة حسنة في إبراهيم والذين معه.
Kanat is exemplar.
What is
sorry,
qad?
sorry.
Qad.
Qad.
Certainly.
Oh. Certainly.
No problem. I'll ask another question. I'll ask from you later. Okay. Okay. Rukhsana Rahmatullah.
Yes. Certainly, it was for you exemplar goodness in Ibrahim, walazina mahu, Ibrahim, and who is
and those who
with him.
Do the translation, the whole verse.
Whole word. Certainly, for you people, good exemplar in Ibrahim and those who with him.
Certainly, there is for you all, a good exemplar in Ibrahim.
Yes, all a good exemplar.
And those who were with him.
And those who involved in family.
Ahsan, jazakumullah khaira. Thanks for your time. यहाँ पर हमारी क्लास खत्म होती है, टाइम थोड़ा ज़्यादा लग गया. Okay. मैं आपके पास अब थोड़ी सी ग्रामर की कुछ हर वीक में कुछ आपको पेपर्स भेजूंगा, 1 और 2 पेपर्स. प्लीज उसको रीड कीजिएगा ताकि आपकी ग्रामर पार्ट जो है वो थोड़ा सा इंक्रीज होता रहे. मैं आपको इंशाल्लाह ग्रुप में भेज दूंगा, आप उसको पढ़िएगा. अस्सलामु अलैकुम व रहमतुल्लाहि व बरकातुहू.
वालेकुम सलाम व रहमतुल्लाह.